So, hi guys, how are you? So, my topic today is why we complain of fear. And I will add some on Antichrist. Of course, we are also Antichrist because, as always says that, he already gave himself for our sins, and yet we don't take care of ourselves. And of course, we persecute our fellow brothers and sisters. Like, why are we doing the crimes for them, abusing them like that? Or abusing ourselves? And deceiving all the sins actually. All that kinds of sins are way that we are antichrist. So at the end, the real, the truth will come out. So why we complain? The fear. So we complain, right? Because the world changes after the COVID. It is better than before. So this is it. I think we have to move forward. Accept, as I say on some of my video. Also the latest that the key is accept first. It starts from us. So we have to heal. It starts from us. And I really recommend healing so that if you want to really budget in food and resist something to make that budget works, because actually I can resist control myself in buying something, because before healing I can resist, but if I want it. Still we cannot handle money, right? If we really like that thing. So I observe also in myself, I can resist even though I really like it. I think of my budget before anything else. But of course, businesses will be affected. But if, to balance it, if you really needed that one, if there's an extra, you can. You can. Because I tried, yes. If I have an extra on that budget, I can buy it, even though it's very expensive. Example, it will start in food. I really can control my hunger. So I can eat 2 times a day. In the morning and in the evening. Or if I'm home, in between. If I need a snack, okay, a little bit. Just unworldly and bodily. So we can that businesses can still further go, because I know if we start from ourselves, money will flow easily for everyone. Start from ourselves. So I don't need to tackle about budgeting money. You know what I mean? I have already told here. In this, why do we complain? Fair. And of course, the power of prayer will always ace everything. Actually, I feel fear burdens, etc. But as I pray to God, actually, He ace it easily. I can feel the feeling of ace. It's the we can say it's on peace, because if that is none, you can always think and think and think how. As I say, if you relax, I have already mentioned it that even though I think that where is the customer, where is, but now I will change my position. But now it's like flowing right away that I'm just going there and sit and wait and then assist customers and do a content if I wanted. I will go home, and if I feel I want to go out, I will. And if I think about budget, there is actually promise go in hill to awake as much as possible the highest vibration of yourself, but not on the bad, because if you will get on the bad, that is the condemnation that I am saying. You will more feel the burdens, the worries, that it's like you are being on the prison, but you are walking. So it's like a zombie. And the world, you see it as a zombie land. That's why you don't care on the world in the universe. You don't care that you just put the trash your garbage everywhere you wanted. Actually, even I experienced some that even the trash can is near. They will not put it in there and just drop it. That's a zombie thinking. And we are making the world a zombie land. So we have to accept first that we are feeling the fear and submit to God. Pray, the power of praying, and release that one. He will give the ease. Anything you wanted to say in the prayer about your fear, worries, burdens, and complaints. That's why sometimes we are stagnant because of complaints. Not only worries, burdens, fear, complaints. We complain that like this, complain that it's unfair. Maybe, wow, maybe that is not still the last strike. Yeah, it says here. I can feel. Yeah, that is not still the last strike. We complain because it's unfair that the world is becoming and becoming, and we are complaining that it's unfair that the government is not doing their part. They are actually, they are, but it will start also for us. We have to help ourselves so that the ones that are sitting in the government will help themselves. But of course, they can't if they do the corruption that we see. If they didn't do their job, just sitting there and waiting for their salary. I know you, them, we know sometimes that it is like that. So I hope we stop to complain here, because even though we didn't say here, here, and here, that's why it starts from our universe, from our traumas and pains, from the family, outside, and the environment. So we have to heal. I am already proving it to you that even though you have a very bright and beautiful family background, still you have to heal. So that beautiful, strategical, what's the what? Strategy. That's it. Strategy. I want to add the kal, but it stop. It cannot come out in my mouth. Strategy. Strategy. Lykaly. Just the strategy. Your universal strategical, yeah. Strategy. That even a thing, a problem, you can solve it. It's like a math, right? Because I'm lucky. Yeah, I'm lucky to have a teacher like that on my high school times. He is a gay, and his hand is white because of chalk. I know he enjoys what he do. But he is already also the next generation will not try his strategy of teaching. He makes his he make us solve maths before teaching it. So of course, if you didn't study the book, because every year there is a book actually that is given. If you didn't study the next lesson, well, you don't know how to solve it. But if you strategical, what is that word? You can solve that one with. even though you didn't study that book. Wow, yeah, what a nice teacher like that. And I hope even public schools, they will teach religion all over the world. Public, or even though there is a lot of religion, for those who have other religion, of course, two subject. So the Bible and their religion. So for us, we are lucky that we have one religion, so one only. But I hope they will add it. I know someone will apply because here it only applies that religious subject on public, not public but in private, and it's a school of the Catholic. But I hope they will add it. Hint. Well, actually, how I train my brain, I do the game Sudoku or any strategical. Yeah, that's the word. Oh my gosh, I have already said it. Oh my god, the ones who play like the cooking, right? As you level up, it's coming faster and faster and faster. So you have to, even the brain. It's like a very adventurous game that even your brain, because you don't know what will you go and where is the next and where, because as you cook, right, the people is coming and coming and coming, and you have to serve it fast. It's a way of a strategical game also. And of course, why ML is a strategic. Ay na, oh my gosh, sorry. I cannot. Why ML is it it will just make the brain stuck, even the body lazy. You're just going, the game is just, you're just doing it like this to kill the enemy, right? That's why I never tried that one, even though they say it's good. Because as you, the connection of the game and the brain also makes the body eager. So it starts from the brain, so that the laziness that you feel will not lazy. If you are sitting and doing nothing, you cannot stop right thinking that boring. I need to do something. Boring. I need to go out and at least see the sun or air and walk. Boring because why am I sitting here? The world has to offer more. So why would I sit here? So one of my motivations is that one. And one of my motivations, I'm very open for experiencing different kinds of people. So that's why I love traveling, to see their culture, their food. Actually, I love those ones. But as we say, we are becoming zombie and zombie. Still, there is not enough, right? Now that I'm awake, now, even though that's past, wow, what an experience, I will say. That, wow, I'm lucky to travel. Because I cannot say that before healing. I can say that at least, the word at least. So it's not enough. So now I can say, wow, I went there. I have to go back again. Of course, because not enough, the word is not enough. It means to learn more on that place. To go back and see what I didn't still see in that place. Because is 1 week enough? Even 1 month, 1 year is not enough, right? Because the years that you are there, You're maybe you were just there for work, not visit as a tourist. If you visit as a tourist, maybe 1 year, 1 month is enough. But 1 month, no. Maybe 1 year, years can be. Oh, that eagerness in my body. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's it. We need to learn again from the very beginning why we became zombie and giving the world the zombie land. So that book, I am lucky that they gave it to me. Thank you very much to those who give it to me. Actually, they are selling books about herbals, and the guy says, do you have a religion? I say no, because I give the one that I make when we go to San Fernando. Remember that one? And of course, they cannot remember because I'm using Tagalog in there. And but I have a content that I make it's like a calling card. I make a picture of me and my social medias. And now that whoever can give me that card, I will give a reward. Just PM me in this video. Lucky for you if you didn't throw that one. Especially those who I given that stab going to that place. Just PM me. I have one in the comment section. And I will reply and ask. Or PM me in my Facebook. Lykaly Lala. Follow me and just PM me. Because I added that as not add as friend but follow. Lykaly Lala. Remove the joy on Facebook. Yeah. Now that the places that I actually visited, I enjoyed but never had I said I really enjoyed. Now I can say I enjoyed the real enjoyment and happiness and blessing. So, well, as I say, I'm open to experience different kinds of people. Even though that people is masungit, what we call in Tagalog. Or we can say okay, bad or good. But still, because of them, thank you. I learned also for them. So try to observe people from today, and all of your problems you can conquer it, promise. Even the games or any movies that you watch, if you put it in here that I have to learn from that movie or any, that's why I don't really love to watch like the what does we call the shows that I more love to watch movies than those shows in the television that teleserye. Okay, teleserye or series, it's okay from me because still it's a story, right? But those shows that they are having games and singing like that, sometimes it's enjoyable, but I more love to watch to learn. But of course, sometimes you can learn because as they do the game, they ask people, why are you here? What if you get this 1 million? How will you use it? Yeah, it's also enjoyable and nice to hear a person's story from that. Yeah, yes. And comedy. That's how you get the enjoyment or happiness that they say. No need to remove any shows as long as there's a twist that they say, right? Because some shows doesn't work because you know what I mean. So we have to accept the reality. Don't complain. You can still feel that fear, but prayer is the key. The power of prayer in belief. Accept what's reality first. Later on, you will feel the real. Let's start from ourselves first. Heal. Go heal and awake. I will not stop telling that heal. Go heal and awake. Because don't tell me that we didn't want. If you can heal from a verse, very good. If you can heal and for the advice of others, very good. If you feel irritation for their advice or you see something, ibig sabihin, that's Tagalog. It means you are not healing. So, find your niche on healing. Find. Because we are only here to guide. You still need to find your own. It is very free that it is given to all of you. The quotes, the Bible, the advisors, the preachers, the teachers, the parents, guidance that we say. Yourself, but still you can guide yourself. You really need to heal. For those who is teenage, of course, you find your niche. And of course, I cannot say that you are a kid because you can understand already. That's why your parents and teachers are there in the environment. Don't feel bad if you experience bad with something, but feel blessings so that you can get the lesson to learn, bad or good. So that's the contract again. So there are two contracts actually, the good and the bad. So to balance it, bad or good, it's a learning lesson to do in our life. As God says, go at peace. My peace will give unto you. Well, actually, even face, it irritates people, right? If you feel that one, go and heal. You need to heal. So, of course, if your healing needs a money, go to the short video. I made some. Just believe to be possible. Don't believe to be not impossible. Or believe. True believe, not just believe.
Keep the peace. That's what they say, right? Keep the peace. In all situations, keep the peace. But at what cost? At your misery? At your not being at peace with yourself? At what cost do you keep keeping the peace? Making yourself unhappy? Making yourself depressed? Being in a negative mental mind state? Is that the cost? There are times that we have to stand up. And I'm not saying being disruptive, but sometimes in wanting to keep the peace, there has to be chaos. The chaos will be caused by you standing up to keep the peace. And that's the crazy part. That's the weird part. Chaos and disruption is sometimes caused by you standing up and trying to eliminate the chaos and disruption. That other person is feeding off of you trying to eliminate that. because they think you're powerless, but they don't know that you are holding more power than they can even imagine. But you have to show them. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you have to cause a little bit of chaos and disruption by default, just to keep the peace. Love.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell notification, comment if you want, and share. So see you again in my next videos.